little Shark Tank file.
Yeah, I'm going in to pitch right now. Really nervous. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm hoping that they're excited about moinking. It's the newest trend. You guys will hear about it soon. I'm going to do a pitch in a few seconds here. But I'm really excited. I'm just nervous. This is the first time I've ever pitched like this in front of sharks. So like, I don't know if they're going to just chew me alive, or if they're going to be like, moinking is the most exciting thing since freaking hula hoop. And it is. But I gotta first go and make my case. So I'm heading in now, guys. Wish me luck. Thanks, I'll see you soon, all right?
How will Moink make out in the Shark Tank?
Hi, sharks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of Moink. What's that? Moink? What is Moink? When you get your friggin' Moink on, everybody's excited. Let me tell you a little bit about it. When you go out with friends and you're like, hey, what are we gonna do later? Like, dude, get a freaking Moink. And everybody's like, I want a Moink. Where do you go? 1995. Look, you have to use, we'll call 1-800 number, and we'll give you a freaking Moink. So look, that's the whole business, really. And like, who's on board? Who wants to be on the Moink train, you know? Some people are a little nervous about getting on the Moink train because they don't know what it is. The bottom line is this. Do you remember the 60s? Yeah, I remember. I know you do, Mr. Wonderful. Remember back in the 60s when people were banging it out? That's what the Moink is about here, 2023 style, because we couldn't really get it off the ground 2019, Plan Demaroo, and now instead we're reeling it back. We brought it back in, and people are getting their Moink on for the first time ever. I'm sorry, what's that, Barbara?
I find you enormously abrasive. I feel as though you don't have the capacity to listen.
No, Barbara, you can't just ask me questions like that when I'm trying to do my presentation. Okay, you want to ask me questions during the presentation? How about you let me present first before you start asking me questions about valuation?
Oh, you're asking for $50 million for 1.5%. How did you get that valuation, Mark?
How about you shut your friggin' hole till I finish, my presentation? And then you can ask your questions. And I'll lay it out for you. I'm gonna give you all the detail, Barb. What's that?
Your biggest danger is underestimating how successful you could be and what you're gonna need to get there. You need me?
No, Barbara, I'm sorry. I thought you were on like a one-on-one friend basis now. Like you're investing in Moink. And when you do invest in Moink, all of a sudden I can call you Barb, you know? I didn't know I'd be offending you in the moment. I'm sorry about that. Look, bottom line, sharks, who the frig's on board to get their Moink on? Mr. Wonderful, I'm sorry.
You may not like this offer, but I'm going to make it anyway. I would want some kind of cash flow in the form of, maybe I'd make it debt, or maybe I'd make a royalty.
No, this isn't like a debt deal, okay? You want to make it a debt deal. Look, I'm going to structure this with a debt slash umbrella plan. You want to do a traveler's insurance? I don't need a traveler's insurance plan to, deal with Moink. When you're out there on the streets of Michigan and you're doing it, and everybody's like, tell me a little bit about Moink. And you're like, no, you gotta get the Moink on. And you do the dance. That's when everybody goes wild. They all wanna be on board. They all wanna get their Moink products. So we came out with our very first shirt. Go Moink yourself. And look, if you have a problem with that one, then you're not a Moink, connoisseur. You want to be a Moink connoisseur, then you know that Go Moink yourself is like the foray into the brand, positioning. I'm sorry, what's that, Cubes?
Just for calling me Cubes, I'm out.
Now, I will call you Cubes, okay? Because your name is Cuban, and I'm a shorter than, longer name guy. I'm gonna give you the acronym, okay? You're Cubes. And listen, all I have to tell you, Cubes, is that we're making big ducats here on, on Moink. And when you have Moink, you got money. That's not one of our other bumper stickers. When you got Moink, you got money. Because think about it, 60s when you were moinking, like babies being born, everybody's getting moinked. Look, I'm just painting a picture for you guys, sharks. If you want to invest in the hottest company in the world right now, getting your Moink on, the valuation's clear to me. Yeah, but you guys, I know you want a little bit more, so let me give you the t-shirt number 2. Get the moink out of here, you know what I mean? And then what you're doing is you're telling them that they can't moink where they are. Like, you can't moink here. You gotta moink somewhere else, you know? And again, we're trying to be safe moinkers while we're also supplying more moinking, you know? So it's like more moinking, but safe moinking. So look, that's our product here. Do you have any specific questions for me as the inventor of moinking? Moink Mondays. That's another one we're doing now. There's 10% off on the website if you want to get into the Moink Mondays, you know, routine. Look, I'm just letting you know about the kind of the specifics of our website on moink.com. And remember, this is a kind of moving product in a way, okay? Because we started with Moink, and we're gonna very quickly move over to Poink. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about Poink. Poink is for your animals, okay? And when they're going out there to procreate in order to make new species.
You are remarkably entertaining. I firmly believe that you'd be usually successful if you did a comedy routine.
Okay, no, sorry. That one we'll leave out of this pitch, okay? You guys could ask me about poinking later. But right now, we'll stick to moinking, okay? Which is the maternal, you know, version of poinking. Listen, we're doing it right now. We are cash positive. We've made $15.7 million in the first 7 days. Everybody's getting their moink on. Who's on board? Who wants to be the next moinker? We call people who, you know, who are part of the moink, you know, let's call ourselves an organization. How about that? The Moink organization. I was gonna say the Moink team, but we're more than a team. You know, like you guys bring so much to the table. That's why I'm here today. I really want a deal. I'm not here like that guy, like, oh, he's killing you. He made $15.1 million in the first 7 hours. So he doesn't really want a deal. I do want a deal. I'm here to do a deal because I need the expert tutelage from you guys, you know? So look, I'm gonna lay it out for you. We're killing it, yes, but I need a shark in order to shark it. You know, like you could kill it, but wouldn't you rather shark it, which means you gnaw the freaking face off? I'm just saying that that's what I want from you guys. I don't want to just kill it and then it's like, oh, it's dead. You know, everything's dead. No, I want it to be a constant shark attack. And that's what I'm thinking. All 5 of you, we all get our moink on together. It's a group moinking, you know? And some people are like, wait a second, we're doing group moinking? Yes, that's part of the freaking program. Like shirt number 3 was, if you're not down, get a group moink going. Yeah? And then people are starting to see it from that perspective. 2023. You know, you don't tell people what they are, who they could be, who they should be with, and you can say, why don't you all join and get a moink on? You know? T-shirt, 3rd one.
What are your sales?
We're killing on that one too. We made $747,243 in 7 seconds. Yeah. Look, when you got the most successful and cash positive business you've ever seen on Shark Tank, walk in here and say, I want to do a deal. You know, you guys say, where are the freaking deals? Let's throw them on the table for this guy. Let's go. Let's just put them on. And then I'm going to sit there and just read them off. Okay, look, Barbara's offering $17.4 million for 1.5%. Right?
Tell us why it's a
By the way, in all
50
transparency,
million.
I have a couple of these.
Highest valuation ever requested in the Shark Tank.
Just want to be clear I heard you properly.
Guys, my valuation's clear. You see what I've done. Sales, you know, boinking. You know? I got nothing else. That's all I know is that when people want to get their moink on, they're going to moink.com, you know? And they're putting in their order for a double moinking. That's another thing. The double moink. We're offering bonus points on the first moink. And then when you put it towards the second moink and you pay the difference, double moink situation, you know? Look, that's just like the ultimate. If you can get a double moink, you know, then like everybody is excited. They really want to, you know, start telling their friends. They start buying apartments and like, you know, painting rooms. because of the moinking. They're hopeful that maybe that's going to lead to more. You know,
What problem is it actually solving?
guys, this is how we bring the world together, by moinking. So I don't think I could tell you any more about Moink than I've done so far. So I appreciate you guys, and at this point, I will take questions. Sharks, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mark Pires. I am the inventor of Moink. You may be saying to yourself, what the frig is Moink? I'm going to tell you all about it right now.
It's one of the worst ideas I've ever seen. I'm out.
Mr. Wonderful, how could you be out before I even say? I didn't even tell you what the product was, and you're getting out already? Mr. Wonderful, you may be like a moinker. You don't even know if that's our, thing. When someone's into moinking, we used to call them a moinker. And if you're not a moinker before I even get through it, like I'm here, I'm trying to do it, give you the pitch. You won't even let me get through a pitch before I'm out. I'm Mr. Wonderful, I'm out. You're not so wonderful if you can't even let me finish my pitch first. What's that?
You guys are on top of the world. You were dominating.
Oh, Cuban, I appreciate you over here giving me cubes. Good guy. Listen, I'm going to tailor my speech directly to Cuban because I think I'm kind of pissed off now, Mr. Wonderful. I don't even want to look in your direction. All right? I'm doing it here to Cubes. Cubes, listen. Moink You is our first go-to product, when people are out on the streets and they're just trying to get the brand awareness, we have these t-shirts and the first thing you see is Moink You. It's just creating conversation. I know you know what that's like, social media style. You want to create a conversation with your clientele in order to build the business. Now, of course, our customer acquisition cost is less than $1 because everybody wants to get moinked. And when you're doing a moinking type of deal with the Sharks, maybe not Mr. Wonderful, but again, Cubes, moinking, listen, you should bring it up at a Dallas Mavs meeting. Guys, everybody ever heard of moinking? Have you guys been doing a moinkaroo? And then everybody's in, You get not a controlling, share, but you get 1.5% of the business. Yeah, that's big money right there. Big money. But listen, I wanted to say something first of all, Barbara. I don't really appreciate the way that you just come to your valuation of the Moink business without, first of all, hearing me out of why I think the valuation should be what it is.
Not for a second. But here's what we see again and again on Shark Tank, which always disturbs me. It's your approach to business, right? I see you as a cautious, respectful, intellectual guy, very bright, assessing, analyzing, but you forgot to take it out to market and see if there's even a demand there.
I can add a lot of value here, bringing this into my portfolio and making you a Shark Tank company.
Mr. Wonderful, with your stupid little I always noticed you do one of these, Mr. Wonderful, in every single picture. You have something secret society stuff you want to tell us about? I'm part of a Testavan. Yeah, we know all about you. It'd be a shut up. But what about, are you part of Illuminati? What are we doing?
Look, at every photo, I'm like this.
Yeah, we know what that means. Listen, you're out anyway. I don't freaking care what you think of me with your Illuminati ties. Okay, look, guys, let's get back to brass tacks, okay? Moink You. The first product. Second one is go moink yourself. That one, we went gold, platinum, double digits. When I got a call from the supplier and they were like, we can't, we don't even have any more fabric for this. I had to question them. I pressed them. How could you run out of fabric for a moink? People want to get moinked. So let me get back to this because Barbara, I know you're on freaking bated breath. You can't wait to learn more about moinking. Now, it is a process that involves your libido, first of all. I know that you're lacking that, Mr. Wonderful. You were thinking about getting into women's sports. We know, 2023. But look, Mr. Wonderful, that's you, okay? I'm still working with Cubes. I'm still working over here with Barbara. Barbara, let me ask you a question, if I'm allowed to ask questions of you guys. You're here asking me questions. I want to ask you questions. When's the last time you moinked? I'm here. I'm doing the moinking. I got the t-shirts. Go moink yourself.
I probably need this product more than any other woman on earth. I have haven't had a sexual thought in probably 30 years.
And you can't even, like, tell me why moinking is, like, not the best thing since Wonder Bread? You know, 62, 5 cents a freaking loaf. And now you're talking about my valuation. Inflation. Look, remember, when you have an inflationary tactic, and it has to do with Wonder Bread, but you're getting moinked? You know? I mean, look, you could say negatively, I got moinked, but like, don't you want to get moinked, Barbara? I mean, like, at a certain point, maybe you're just not into it anymore. You're just like, I'm over getting moinked. But right now, this is a moinking situation. We're here doing a Shark Tank. Yeah, I know Kevin's here. You know, we'll turn him in the other direction, Barbara. Okay. If you don't want to get your moink on, just because freaking Mr. Wonderful is here. What's that? No, you're not wonderful. I was joking. Didn't you see me do air quotes? Cubes. You saw me do air quotes, right? What is he talking about? I am wonderful. No, I was joking with you. Sarcasm. You know, Mr. Wonderful is like literally sarcasm. Everybody's laughing at you, Mr. Wonderful, not with you. Yeah. What's that? No, I don't care if they're laughing at me. That's the point of this, you know? No, Cubes, he's just being a jerk, okay? I get it. I'm the butt of the joke. You know, maybe if you guys were throwing deals at me instead of freaking complaints and more obstacles. Oh, what were your sales in 2019? We had the Plan Demaroo. You know, what did you want me to do during the Plan Demaroo when everybody can't get out there and moink? You know, there's no moinking when you've got to be social distancing, you know? Oh, sir, your business, how's it doing? Are you flourishing? No, I got to call the SBA. You got to help me out. I'm here. What's your business, sir? Moink. What's that about? Go moink yourself. You haven't seen the shirts? Oh, yeah, no, I did see that. Right? Right? What's that, Cuban? No, Cuban, look, you want to have controlling interest in the company? You got to pay big bucks, you know, or you can go moink yourself. You know, that's shirt too, remember. And if you're not going to be an investor in the company, you could at least be an investor in the company by purchasing a Go Moink Yourself shirt. You know? What's that green dress over there?
I think that the businesses that do really well right now are those that have a purpose.
You know, I appreciate your green dress. I do. It's nice neon green. That was a choice. That was a choice. You know, I wouldn't have gone with neon green. Like, you know, that's just me. Look, again, I'm here. I'm moinking. And I'm just looking for a partner. Like, who wants to get their moink on, you know? I mean, and again, you could be private with your moinking. This is a private business. What's that, Neon? No, Neon, you can't. Look, if you want to have like a taster / like, you know, let me see if I could get a product sample, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not only the product inventor, I'm also a client. Look, Neon, this is a pyramid scheme. Okay, we're working on a pyramid scheme, but this one works. You know? Like, you guys had a problem with Madoff, but he did it right for a very long time. You know? He kept everybody in the dark. They're all like, I got a lot of money. And then he just took it all. You know, that's what we're doing here, sort of, too, with the moink. Everybody's in. They're thinking, look, I got a really good, you know, investment here in moink. And then you drop the other shoe, you know? What's that, Cuban?
To everybody who's watching, don't buy it. I'm out.
No, Cuban, what do you mean you're out? Cuban!
I really don't know anything. Mark, sometimes your level of arrogance really pisses me off. I only say that you don't give people a chance. I wish I knew what their business was if you would let people talk.
This is the freaking deal of the century. Moink. Who cares if you're just rug pulling people? That's what we do best here. You must have missed my feature film, The Wolf of Crypto. It is available on YouTube to watch, where I rug pull everybody. What is that?
Won't want to be ya.
Well, no, I mean, it's one of my alter egos, you know, because I wasn't going to use my real social security number for that. So Peter Bishop went out and robbed everybody blind. and he's a multi-millionaire, Peter Bishop. Then, of course, offshoring it, I dropped those funds, that's right, into Moink. And now I'm moinking it, you know? But look, if you guys don't want to be, you know, like in and green neon, like you want to do you, whatever, you know? But like, I'm going to just continue to moink the freaking business, you know? I'm going to moink it into the ground if I have to. And if you guys don't want to be a part of it and green, neon, moink the system. You know, some people are like,
I want to build a really successful business.
I want to moink the freaking system. I moink the system. Everybody gets their moink on. You collect the profits. Bang, biggity boo. You know? What's that, Neon? No, Neon, you won't get caught. There's no issues here. This is all above board. You know, people are buying a control, you know, in the company, which is just getting their moink on until they realize that it's like an Amish thing, you know? Sometimes you're not really expecting Lancaster to come into the picture, and all of a sudden you're there. You know? Lancaster, Pennsylvania, they're out in the freaking horse and buggy. And then you realize you got duped, you know? But look, if you guys aren't into getting duped with the Amish, and you get them thinking like they all of a sudden got some lottery ticket and they can now support their family by moinking, and now, you know, selling the moinking results to the public, I mean, that's on you guys. And I just want to say one more thing before you know. Remember this face, okay? Especially you, Cuban, and freaking you, stupid. Yeah, I'm calling you stupid with the dumb head. Why don't you polish that freaking head before you go on camera? Let me ask, I needed to know this before, Mr. Wonderhall. Do they, like, put a base on that stupid nog before you go out here for filming? Because you got to imagine there's a shine in that thing, you know? Get your shine box, you know, that type of deal.
You're a get the out of here.
Oh! Remember this face, all right? Because I'm going to be a success with Moink.
You. We're all like
I'm telling you, whether it was you or me or Robert or one of us, he was going to do that to somebody. It just happened to be you or the last guy. He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
Kevin, don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Look, I went in there, I gave him my all, I told him all about Moink, and I just couldn't get anybody on board. I don't know what else I could have said. You know, get your Moink on, go Moink yourself. You know, Kevin just seemed to be a real deterrent from the very top, and I just couldn't get over his negativity at the end of it. You know, Mark Cuban, I thought he was on board, like he was gonna invest, he was gonna put everything he had, all of his billions, behind Moink. Because he gets his Moink on, he's got a lot of kids, you know? And he didn't get on board. Barbara, a little frigid there, so I'm not surprised on Barbara. But freaking Neon, when Neon Lady was sat there and she's going, and she's asking me stupid questions, that's when I was like, I gotta get the freak out of here. I don't even want to deal anymore. No, of course I wanted a deal. You know, it really bothers me. I did everything I could in there. I did it all. And I got nowhere except for here. You know, this is the walk of shame room. I get it. I'm on my way out the door. I'm going. And then you guys are going to laugh. Oh, look, he went in here. He's going to go get his Moink on all by himself tonight. No, I'm not. I got a group Moink going. Okay? Told you guys about it. Nobody wanted to get in on the group Moink. But that again, that's on you.
The golden ticket goes to my favorite product.
I've made you a good offer.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is the winner.
Riding all the way to the bank, baby.
You've come to the right place.
goodness. Sorry, guys. I thought that this would just replay. And I don't even have the camera on. I'm watching the Strickland fight with my son right now, and so I just thought this would replay. You know, I didn't want that to happen, but that's what the best case scenario was while I was watching with my son. Anyway, let me play you something else while we finish that up. I'll be back over in just a few minutes. Here we go. I will put this on loop just in case. And thank you, Trish Killian, for letting me know. We're living in the end days. Information use is warfare. Yeah, we can't get away. No, it's like everything you see on the TV. It's meant to take you, make you think. Oh, you can't get to the moment. The power to the people. Power to the people. Every single day, it's what you watch on replay. Just anger you inside, and you know you can't say a word, no. If you do, they'll cancel you. So, power to the people. They keep pulling us down. So you got two choices. You can just keep eating what they're feeding you, or you can join forces. Yeah, you can join forces too. Yeah, I'm with you. Power to the people, yeah. Power to the people. When I say, you sing, we sing together. Yeah, power to the people, yeah. I wanna hear you sing it through the screen. Yeah, just you and me. Power to the people.
Power to the people, yeah, yeah. You can't hide it any longer. You can't hide it anymore, no, no. You can put on your shoes, you can do what you do. Look the other way, it's gonna eat at you. Sooner or later you're gonna break down. You're gonna start screaming, gonna start flailing, gonna start to sing it all. Power to the people. Power to the people. Sing it with me, sing it loud. Power to the people. can't hear this song, no. I don't want you to sing it. Power to the people. What you gonna do about it? How do you fight back? Power to the people. They're singing it out loud all day, every day. Power to the people. longer. No. Power to the people. Sing it with me. Power to the people. You can't hide it any longer. Power to the people. days. Information uses warfare. Yeah, we can't get away. No, it's like everything you see on the TV. It's meant to take you, make you think. Oh, you can't get to the moment. The power to the people. Power to the people. Every single day, it's what you watch on replay. Just anger you inside, and you know you can't say a word, no. If you do, they'll cancel you. So, power to the people. They keep pulling us down. So you got two choices. You can just keep eating what they're feeding you, or you can join forces. Yeah, you can join forces too. Yeah, I'm with you. Power to the people, yeah. Power to the people. When I sing, you sing, we sing together. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, I wanna hear you sing it through the screen. Yeah, just you and me. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people, yeah, yeah. You can't hide it anymore. You can't hide it anymore, no, no. You can put on your shoes, you can do what you do. Look the other way, it's gonna eat at you. Sooner or later you're gonna break down. You're gonna start screaming, gonna start flailing, gonna start to sing it all. Power to the people. Power to the people. Sing it with me, sing it loud. Power to the people. Power to the people. Sing it with me. Power to the people. You can't hide it any longer. They'll hide this from you, though. You can't hear this song, no. Sing it with me. I don't want you to sing it. Power to the people. What you gonna do about it? How do you fight back? Power to the people. They're singing it out loud all day, every day. Power to the people. Sing it with me. Power to the people. Sing it with me. Power to the people. You can't hide it any longer. No. Power to the people. Sing it with me. Power to the people. You can't hide it any longer. Power to the people.
Well, it's not a bad song to hear a few times, I would think. I'm still no camera. Are we serious right now on that one? Still no camera. Hold on, give me a minute. Didn't set the camera up. Can I get the freaking HDMI wire in there? Like, what are we doing, people? Yeah. Oh, and then of course that's not on. Yeah. Okay. Well, give me 2 seconds here, I guess. I don't even know what the hell. But you know, I'm putting something. It's quick, super quick, so I can get this. Maybe this. Why not? Get the camera on.
You too, you blow, you know. Arbiters of truth. If you saying something we don't like, we're gonna pull you. You too, we blow. Creative people, we got a word for you. Toe the line, put you in a grave, yeah. Take your channel away, yeah. You're getting negative views every day, yeah. YouTube blows. You see, people like Mr. Beast love you too, 'cause they share everything you do. But if you say anything against the narrative, yeah, they're going to put a stone on you the size of Ben Affleck's head, yeah, and you're dead, yeah. At least your platform is a YouTube blows. Give me yellow warning over and over again, yeah, 'cause you can't take it when someone speaks their mind, no. You gotta keep them in a deep, dark hole, yeah. I'm so sick of it, yeah. YouTube blues. YouTube blues. YouTube blues. You think show up for 4 years over and over again, they'll keep you in a hole, yeah. YouTube blows. YouTube blows, yeah. Pull me up, I'm sure.
Oh, wait, you just wrote a song about how we blow. Now let's take him off the air again.
Oh, we don't have to worry about it. Nobody ever sees this freaking content. Yeah, live forever, and we don't freaking care. We're just gonna put him in a deep dark hole. Yep, because we blow. Yes, you do, said YouTube blows. Mr. Beast got 100 million subscribers, yeah, cause he's giving money away, yeah, we're giving positivity away, writing songs in the moment, making you live every day, hey, but they don't care, they put me in a hole so deep you'll never find me, 50 views for everything, I gotta say, YouTube blows. YouTube blows.
Freaking awesome song. Who wrote that? Who wrote that song? Right? Oh, gosh almighty. You know, when you're there and it's just not pointing to the right output, you know? How's everybody doing? Thank you for hanging out and watching Shark Tank once and then hanging out in the chat for 38 minutes. When I assumed that it was just on replay. Thank you, Trish Killian, for letting me know that you were standing there looking at a thumbnail for 30 minutes. I actually thought you'd just be looking at like the beat seats and the fire and the river. I didn't even realize, because I didn't have the camera set up when I pushed live at 11:58. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. We have a lot of snow here in Connecticut. I was watching the UFC fight. My son seems to like the UFC. So I was like, oh, watch. And we started watching, and, you know, Sean Strickland lost. Got freaking pummeled. And so that happened, you know. And I don't like blood. I'm sorry, you know. I'm like watching it, and I'm thinking, this guy's face is like freaking chopped meat. What are we doing here, you know? I also think it's kind of interesting that that is sponsored by Monster. Monster's like the dev. You guys know that? Like the sign, the logo is like the devil. You know, literally. Like, I think that's the Hebrew sign for 666, and then another one. And then it's like sponsoring UFC. I'm like, ugh. The more and more I look into things, I realize how corrupt and disgustingly evil everything is. And it's like, oh, well, of course, it's a show about punching and killing each other live. And you're there going, yeah, yeah, you know, like the gladiator bull crap. And what could be more evil than watching other people beat the hell out of each other and like wanting it to happen? You know, like, yeah, you beat the hell out of that guy, break his face, you know? So anyway, I never really watch, and I just happened to watch it. I'm like, wow, there's a huge monster right in the middle, and then every time they're talking to these guys after their win, they have to hold a Monster energy drink in their hand. Like, I'm assuming, because when I saw this for the first time tonight, each time there was someone who won the match, they're standing there with the interview guy at the end, Daniel Cormier, and they're holding a Monster energy drink as they're talking, and they're going, yeah, yeah, like pointing to it and stuff, and I'm like, this is crazy. Oh, goodness. Product placement, they call it. Anyway, you can place your products all you want, you know. I'm just saying that some of us can see what's really going on there, besides the chopped meat face, you know. Anyway. So, guys, I hope tomorrow's a better day. We will have snow. Lots of snow. I mean, there's like 6 inches out there already. I heard we're getting 10 to 12. Probably not. Let's see. I'll tell you right now how much more snow we got here. Let's see. We're looking at it. We're looking at it. It's going to snow till 5 a.m. And any more today? No, that's it. And then apparently again, like, I don't know. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday or Tuesday and Wednesday look like snow. It's a snowy week here. I don't know. You know what, Burrell? I've never tried it before. Andrea, sorry about that. Yeah, guys, I do have to say one thing, I guess, because nobody really watches this show anyway, so it's fine. it's very interesting to me that we live in a world where if you do something wrong, you're held accountable, like throughout your entire life for everything. However, if you're a politician, especially a liberal, you would call it, or a Democrat, you can rob, steal, kill, murder, traffic, all these crazy things. And then it's like, we can then shift the narrative to be like, how dare you look at what we're doing and how we're spending money? How dare you? You don't have the right to look at what we spend money on your tax dollars. Like this whole idea of let's get angry at the guy who found the problem rather than hold the people accountable for the misuse, the corruption, the abuse of spending, and all of these things. It's just Twilight Zone stuff to me. It's Twilight Zone. You go and you steal something, you go to jail. But if you're in the government and you steal something, you get a bonus. They give you a raise. You're now part of some sort of investigation and some sort of committee. The guy banged a freaking Chinese spy, and then he's trying to impeach Trump a week later. It's like, what? Snowwell? That guy? Really? Banged a Chinese spy, and the next week, like, let's put him on a committee to take out Trump. Like, the corruption is so silly. It's just silly at this point. And so when I see Robert Reich and commenting on how the billionaires, they didn't pay any money and didn't pay any taxes. I'm like, you freaking a-holes. You guys ran the government. You were part of it for 8 years. All these different governments have been in place before the current guy is there. Not one of you fixed the loopholes, which causes corporations to pay zero in taxes and causes us to be screwed by the government every year. There's nothing in the tax code that says that it's actually constitutional to charge me for my labor. Yet every year you do, every year I gotta pay you some ridiculous amount of money. I don't get anything back in the years I have a crappy year. All my money's gone. You've been giving it away to DEI and all this other bullshit. I'm over it. And so I stand back, and when I see all these a-holes complaining about how Elon Musk is cleaning up our government and Donald Trump is cleaning up our government by going through and being fiscally responsible. How dare you be fiscally responsible, Donald Trump? I want to go $38 trillion in debt. We're only 36 right now. You can't go 38. You can't go 40. We wanted you to do 42 by the end of the month. And so, bang your freaking head against the wall. If you're somebody who says, I want the transparency to stop. I want to go back to putting my head in the sand and paying through the fucking nose every year for shit I shouldn't be paying for. We should pay $0 in taxes personally. And then the corporations should all be paying the taxes for this country to survive and to handle all of the welfare and everything else that we have to, health services, human services. This is the corporations. That's why they make the money. The record profits year after year for all these corporations, while we all work tirelessly and then get screwed every April 15th. So, yeah, I'm all for the transparency. I'm all for them gutting each and every freaking agency until we are a lean, mean, cheap machine. Okay? Because that means we pay less. That means you and me pay less. As soon as they go through and they get rid of all the $50,000 for a comic book, $100 million to go to some other country so they can focus on propagandizing their people to be freaking mentally challenged. Get rid of them all. I've been waiting for this day for years. When every freaking April 15th I look, are you freaking kidding me? I gotta send you what? I earned that. I got a family. I was supposed to pay for this freaking crazy world, the inflation, and then give you that, you fucking assholes? Right? But yes, if you do, guys, and if you don't, you go to jail. They put you in jail for doing something illegal. It is illegal what they do, charging you and me labor, on our labor, taxes. It's illegal, unconstitutional. Nowhere in the tax code does it say that that is actually constitutional. It doesn't say you can do this. But if you don't, they put you in jail. So, 1:32 in the morning, QIRS, and any other government agencies that you want to rip apart, Elon, Trump, Because I would love to see the freaking sheets. I want to see how they're spending our money. I would love to see, hey, you know what? We went through this entire agency here. We're keeping it. It's great, guys, because we went through it and there's no misuse of spending. These people are doing what they should be doing. Like, I want to see that. Oh, look, we found 37 different government agencies that are actually working efficiently. And there's no abuse of power and spending in these organizations. We've kept each and every one of them. But guys, did you see USAID? Did you see this one, another one? Yeah, maybe there's a couple of good things that USAID does. Maybe there's a lot of good stuff that they do, but they just shot themselves in the foot by trying to propagandize and turn everything in the world like mental, you know, like, are you sure you're a boy? Shut the up, man. Confusion. This is a reality of life. Don't ask people that question. You're an a-hole, destroying the world. All right? Go and figure out what you want to serve for dinner. Ask your family what they feel like eating. Stop talking to people, young people specifically, about what their feelings are and if they're confirmed with who they are with their birth, their birth certificate. Just shut up already. You know what I mean? Let's just get back to what's real here. You gotta live, you gotta die, you gotta get through it all. And somehow you're gonna pay taxes for it when it's illegal, you know? We're just gonna do the income tax for the First World War, and we're gonna take it, we'll get rid of it. Just for the war, guys. We need money for the war. The war's over. Yes. Is this the Labor Department and the U.S. tax? Oh, yes. Yes, this is Felix Mixkiewski. I was just calling because I remember you said you were going to get rid of the taxes, the income taxes, after the World War won, you know, after we won World War I. And just wanted to see how we're doing with that. Oh, you're keeping them in forever? Never going to get rid of them? Okay, great, thanks. They don't get rid of anything, and once you get something, you can never get rid of it. Never bring anything back. So I'm thankful that there is finally somebody with some freaking cojones, you know, taking people to task, you know, ripping apart government agencies, which are literally evil and bloated. We don't need that many government workers. There's 2 million government workers. You gotta be kidding me. 2 million? Get like 10 people run the entire government. Government of the people, not the government is the entire country. Everybody in the country is an employee. Is that like 1/5? No, it's 1/2 of 1% of the country is a member of the government, right? Because there's 350 million people here, and 2 million of them work for the government. That's just mental, right? Isn't that mental? That there are 350 million people in the country and 2 million of them work for the government? I don't think it should be that many people. You guys tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there should be 3 million. Let's hire more. You know? And then you could pay for it, right? So, just kind of leaving it out there on that one. And I hope to see you tomorrow when we do it all over again. Until then, Andrea O'Neill, Esco, Trush, Kelly, and Mark, Perella, Andrea, Mark, I said it again, Perella, said it again, Renee, Maudie was here too, guys. Tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good eve.